Have you ever felt like you're just a small boat lost in a vast, stormy ocean, like the waves of life are constantly crashing over you, and you're just trying to keep your head above water? I've been there. We've all been there. It's that feeling of being stuck, of watching the horizon but never seeming to get any closer to shore. Today, we want to share a story with you. It's not about a sailor, but about an old gardener named Arthur, and a stubborn little seed. Andy, believe me, this seed has a lot to teach us about our own storms. Arthur lived in a small cottage with a garden that was his pride and joy. It was a riot of color and life, a testament to his years of patience and care. One spring, a friend gave him a very special seed. This one's a fighter, Arthur, his friend had sighed with a wink. It's a rare night-blooming lotus. It only opens up under the moon, but its beauty is worth the wait. Intrigued, Arthur planted the seed in the best spot in his garden, giving it rich soil, plenty of water, and the perfect amount of morning sun. He waited. Days turned into weeks. Other plants around it sprouted, grew leaves, and blossomed. But the spot where he planted the lotus seed remained just a patch of empty soil. A month passed. Then too, Arthur started to feel a bit discouraged. Had he done something wrong? Was the seed dead? He almost gave up. He was tempted to dig it up and plant something else, something that would give him a quicker, more predictable result. It's a feeling we all know, isn't it? When we put our heart and soul into something, a project, a goal, a dream, and we see no more progress. The world seems to be moving on, blooming all around us, while we're just stuck with an empty patch of dirt. The temptation to quit, to try something easier, is immense. It whispers in your ear, this isn't working, you're wasting your time, just give up. But Arthur remembered his friend's words, this one's a fighter. He decided to trust the process. He thought, maybe its journey is just different, maybe it's not supposed to be like the others. So, he continued to water the empty spot. He continued to pull the weeds around it. He kept faith, even when there was no more visible evidence to support it. He protected the barren patch of soil as if it held the most precious treasure, because in his heart, he believed it did. This is the first great lesson from Arthur's garden, the power of unseen progress. So often, we measure our success by what we can see. We want instant results, immediate feedback. But the most significant growth often happens beneath the surface, in the dark, where no more one can see it. While the patch of soil looked empty, deep underneath, the seed was working. It was pushing down roots, anchoring itself, gathering strength. It was preparing. It was building a foundation strong enough to support the beautiful bloom it was destined to become. Think about your own life, that skill you're trying to learn, the business you're trying to build, the personal change you're trying to make. Maybe you feel like you're just watering an empty patch of dirt. You're putting in the hours, making the sacrifices, but the results aren't showing. Don't be discouraged. You're not failing. You're building roots. Every book you read, every early morning you wake up, every time you choose discipline over distraction, you are strengthening your foundation. This period of unseen progress is not a waste of time. It is the most critical part of the journey. Finally, late one evening in the middle of summer, as Arthur was taking his nightly stroll, he noticed something. A tiny, green shoot was pushing its way through the soil. It was so small, so fragile, he almost missed it. His heart leapt. All those weeks of faith, of watering empty ground, had not been in vain. The fight had begun. Over the next few weeks, the plant grew with surprising speed. A sturdy stem shot up, and the large, round leaves unfurled. And then, a single, tightly closed bud appeared at its peak. Arthur watched it every day, his anticipation growing. He knew the real magic was yet to come. Then came the night of the full moon. The garden was bathed in a silvery glow. Arthur sat on his porch, a cup of tea in his hands, his eyes fixed on the lotus bud. As the moon climbed higher in the sky, a stillness fell over the garden. And then, it happened. Slowly, petal by petal, the bud began to unfurl. It wasn't a sudden burst, but a graceful, deliberate dance. Each petal opened to reveal another, until the magnificent, white flower was fully open, its golden center glowing in the moonlight. The fragrance was intoxicating, and its beauty was breathtaking. It was more stunning than any other flower in his garden. It hadn't bloomed with the others in the bright light of day. It had waited for its own time, for the quiet and the dark, to reveal its true glory. It bloomed not for the applause of the sun, but for the quiet appreciation of the moon. And here is the second, and perhaps most important, lesson from the night blooming lotus. Your timeline is your own. We live in a world of comparison. We scroll through social media and see everyone else's highlight reels. We see their successes, their blooms, and we start to panic. Why am I not there yet? Why is it taking me so long? We feel like we're falling behind in a race we never even signed up for. But like the lotus, you are not meant to bloom on anyone else's schedule. Your journey is unique, your challenges are unique, and your moment to shine will be unique. Some of us are daisies, blooming quickly and cheerfully in the sun. Others are oak trees, growing slowly and steadily for 100 years. And some of us are the night blooming lotus, requiring a period of darkness, of quiet preparation, before we can share our most beautiful gifts with the world. Don't rush your process. Don't curse the darkness. The darkness is not your enemy. It's your preparation ground. It's the time when you build your roots, when you gather your strength. It's the quiet moments of struggle that forge the resilience you need to finally bloom. Trust that your time will come, and when it is, your bloom will be all the more beautiful because of the journey it took to get there. It won't be a copy of someone else's success. It will be authentically, uniquely, and magnificently yours. So, the next time you feel like you're lost in that stormy ocean, or that you're just watering an empty patch of dirt, remember Arthur and his stubborn little seed. Remember the power of unseen progress happening beneath the surface. And most importantly, remember the night blooming lotus and trust your own timeline. Keep watering your dreams, even when you see no more growth. Keep believing in the seed you've planted. Your roots are growing deeper than you know. Your moment is coming. And when you finally bloom, under your own moon, in your own time, your light will be a magnificent sight to behold. Keep going. The world is waiting for your bloom. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. If this story resonated with you, please hit that like button and subscribe for more content to help you on your journey. I'd love to hear about the seeds you're nurturing in your own life down in the comments. Until next time, keep watering.